Hello everyone, it's Piotr, Blockchain Noob, the first episode in English. Today we have a special guest, Justas from Monetha. Hello.
Hi everyone, it's nice to be and speak with the Polish community of blockchain.
Yeah, we are also very happy that you find time for us. So if you can introduce to us your project, what Monetha is doing, what is your goal?
Yes. So what Monetha is, in let's say a geeky terms, or someone who's familiar with blockchain terms, we are the decentralized trust and reputation system that is empowered by smart contracts and working flawlessly together with an efficient payment processor on the Ethereum blockchain. But the community has already given us, let's say, a simpler name, which is the new generation PayPal in the mix with Trustpilot on the Ethereum blockchain. So what we essentially do, we are a service for a merchant, for him to transact, to process his payments efficiently, which means in a cheap way, in a fast way. But the main value proposition for Monetha is the decentralized trust and reputation system. So the applications for Monetha are very broad. But let's say, just for an example, you are a Chinese e-commerce merchant who's small to medium size, and you want to participate in the global commerce. The only way how to do that is to join centralized marketplaces, for example, like Alibaba or eBay. But these are, race to the bottom, whichever approves and provides the smallest price. And also, you cannot even when you build your reputation, you cannot transfer it. So, for example, in Monetha, if you are a merchant and you want to transfer your reputation to another platform, another, let's say, e-commerce store, you'll be able to do that. And for example, even a merchant who is selling on eBay, he loses 50% of his feedback just because people are lazy to input the feedback. That's why you see in a Trustpilot also one thing, that from 1 star, there are a lot of 1 star and 5-star reviews. That's why there are many averages of like 3 stars. So in Monetha's case, every transaction will be tied to a rating. So this is an exponential growth of ratings and reputation for the merchants. And if they can do that together with an efficient payment processor, this is something that we developed through the demand of the merchants. So this is one of the, let's say, in a nutshell, what Monetha does. But we really believe in Ethereum and, let's say, cryptocurrencies, that they will be adopted. And also merchants really are attracted by the fact that they can accept cryptocurrencies.
Okay, so I have the question about this trust system. You mentioned that every payment, every transaction is ranked. So the customer is giving rank to this transaction, or is to some kind of automatically?
Yeah, so that happens through smart contracts, and both the merchant and the client get rated. So the merchant will also be able to select which customers he wants to get the transactions from, and with the algorithm and seeing any fraudulent activities, we will give the minimal risk for the merchants to be scammed, and vice versa. Merchants also will be screened. We'll go through a tough screening process. We don't accept any merchant that have shady businesses. So our main kind of goal is to create a global commerce that is super trustful, that both the merchants and the customers would be comfortable in doing that. And that's being facilitated by smart contracts. So for example, if a customer solves a claim that he, let's say, received a faulty good, the rating of the merchant will be automatically reduced, and only when he saw kind of a solution for that claim, or reacts to that accordingly, his reputation will be again restored. So this is one of the main kind of things that Monetha is trying to implement with a decentralized trust and reputation, and it works through smart contracts. So, for example, if no claim is issued, that means the transaction and the commerce deal was made perfectly. That's an automatic, let's say, 5-star review.
Okay, it sounds nice. But we have like 4 parties in this process. We have the customer, the merchant, you as a provider, and sometimes maybe also the marketplace when the transaction is made.
So the marketplace is, the marketplace is, it could be, let's say, when we integrate with, let's say, not necessarily a marketplace. We're not a competitor to the marketplaces. We see ourselves rather than a more of a supplement to the whole commerce.
Okay. So from my point of view, to deliver this trust system, you need a few months of spent working to make all this transaction, to have these ranks. But for the beginning, you on the website you mentioned that you will be cheaper and faster than other payment providers. Can you explain that?
Yeah, so I'm really happy that you asked this. So the first question I'll take on the fast and cheap value proposition. So compared to the traditional payment gateways, we're definitely can provide a cheaper solution because we eliminate all the unnecessary intermediaries that are happening right now with the banking systems and credit card payments. This is something that is really important to us to eliminate those and give the merchants a possibility to accept the payments and to process them in peer-to-peer manner. That's why also using the Ethereum blockchain at the moment, we have averages of payment settlements from 30 seconds to 2 minutes. That's an average. Sometimes it gets a little bit smaller time. Sometimes it gets to a little bit a longer period of time. But as long as the scalability problems will be solved by the Ethereum, we're going to be a really let's say this will be faster. And us trusting the Ethereum that it will solve the scalability with the state channel technology. But even if that wouldn't happen, we consider ourselves as a blockchain agnostic, which means we can switch to whichever the blockchain solves the scalability problems, whether that would be Tezos or EOS. It's just for us, it is really important together with that to have a smart contract capability. So either way, we're building our technology so flexible that we could one day switch to a blockchain technology, to a blockchain that solves the scalability issues.
Oh, okay, I want to go a little deeper. You mentioned that for now you use Ethereum. So all the payments are made in the Ether?
Yeah, so at the moment, our MVP is the merchants can accept Ether payments together with the first version of Decentralized Trust and Reputation System. But very soon, we'll be adding Ethereum-based cryptocurrencies. And after that, we're looking at other possibilities of even going and transacting. This is a kind of a holy grail vision for Monetha to process the transactions from traditional cryptocurrency to traditional cryptocurrency while going through the Ethereum blockchain, which would expand our adoption infinitely.
yeah, that sounds very good, very interesting. Okay, so right now we have the MVP, and you can accept payments with Ether, right? So
yes.
If I have the e-commerce, I can go to your website and start integration with your platform right now.
Absolutely, Piotr. And we have not only we don't charge merchants at the moment to try our product and give us feedback, which is super important. We want to polish our product in a way that would be that would meet the demands of the merchant. But we also pay merchants, as PayPal did in the inception days, to install our e-commerce store. So if you have an e-commerce store, install it, and you will be eligible to claim your bounty.
Oh, that's cool. The good news for e-commerce.
Yes.
So now I want to go to questions about the ICO, but before now, I would like ask people that are watching us, if you have any questions, you can leave it on chat in English or Polish. It doesn't matter. I will ask this question at the end. So let's go to the ICO. The most important question for me: what is the role of the token in your platform?
That is a really good question, and our role in token in the platform, we realize that the best ICOs, the best projects, the best DApps give their token a, let's say, a possibility to be an active unit in the ecosystem. So, for example, 1.5%, which is our business model, a transaction fee, a third of that, 0.5%, will go to our vouchers pool for our token holders. So, for example, a token holder every month will be able to claim their, let's say, a portion of that pool, and that is proportionate to the percentage that they're holding the tokens, and then use it with our merchants, and we cover the price with the voucher that they get. So this is something that we thought about, eliminating the profit sharing and doing this for us to not to get listed as a security. This was advised to our lawyers, and this is really important for us to get into exchanges. And we think that in the long term, it will skyrocket the token price just because it's inside the ecosystem. And with that, saying that, we also have a 13% tokens of our all market cap, which are loyalty tokens, which we could get into this, deeper. But this is kind of a circulation again, that a loyalty program token. So we have two separate ways to do that, and not only it's kind of a tool for trading, but also an active unit in our ecosystem.
Okay, that's nice. You also mentioned the legal issue. So your ICO will be available for US citizens?
No, we want to prohibit U.S. citizens, and we will do that. I'm really sorry for all the Americans, but we want to be safe, just because the SEC regulations are, every month there's different news. We want to be better safe than sorry.
Yeah, they are not strict. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so maybe now let's talk about the money. What is the price of the token?
So the price of the token, the nominal price, is 1 Ether equals 2008 MTH tokens. So the acronym for Monetha tokens is MTH, very similar to ETH. This is the nominal price. But the bonus price, which is up until the soft cap, which is 7 million euros. So if you get into the soft cap first, you have, as a early investor, a 20% bonus. So that equals 1 Ether. 1 ETH equals 2,400 MTH.
Okay, you mentioned the soft cap, 7 million euros. Yep. So what is the hard cap?
Yeah, so the hard cap was determined by looking at the market and trying not to be greedy, not providing 100 million. We're getting a lot of attention in the community, but we don't want to make it greedy. We want to make it very, let's say, reasonable. And not 100 million, not a 50 million, not even a 30 million hard cap. The hard cap is 95,000 Ether, which equals, at today's prices, around 23.6 million euros.
Oh, that's nice. That sounds really good. Yeah, because right now many projects get so much money that the evaluation at the start is like $100 million, and then have nothing at the beginning.
We're looking at Monetha as a long-term kind of game, where long-term strategy, which we can raise as much money as possible. For example, like Status did, but we're taking a look at the value in the aftermarket, and for us, after 12 months after the company's tokens will be unlocked, we can do even another funding round.
Yeah, that sounds very good for me, like for the investor. I like this kind of approach. You also mentioned that you also hold some tokens for your team, for the company. Can you share with us how many tokens you can say sell on ICO, and how many you keep in your company?
Okay, so 50% of the ICO tokens will be in market. Will be sold, 50% of the tokens. 12% will be as a bounty. So in the whole market circulation, instantly, there will be 62%. 13%, as I mentioned, goes to a loyalty. So that's, again, for our community, a loyalty token. which is going to be unlocked after 12 months, as we believe that we will introduce the loyalty token as the product is developed. Also, 15% is for the company, and 10% is for the future funding round. So this is the whole structure of the ICO.
Okay, I'm counting these numbers, and I see there is more than 100%.
No, it can't be like that. It can't be like that.
Yeah. So can you repeat? 50 go to ICO, 20.
Yes, 12 to the bounty.
12. Okay, so that was the mistake. Okay, I fixed it. Okay, it sounds really good for me. I believe that we need the payment processor with cryptocurrencies. If the trust system is built in, it's also quite nice. So I will watch your project very carefully. I really like the marketing you are doing, because I watched you for the few weeks, and the way how you present your project is very, very impressive. So good job.
Well, thank you. For us, it's really important to even, speaking with your community and presenting ourselves as founders and as team members. In a team, we have people from PayPal executive, former PayPal executive, former vice president of Braintree, Jean-Marc Signor, who is a huge reputation influencer, online reputation influencer. People from advisory board who sold their technological businesses to like Groupon. So for us, it is really important to kind of show ourselves and be very transparent and very, let's say, open with the community. Answer their questions on Slack, on Telegram. This is super important. That's why our kind of marketing is attractive to everyone, because we're not afraid to speak and to show ourselves. So I'm really happy that that you also noticed that.
Yeah, it works. Yeah, also like probably when you can communicate with the team, and there is no this border, you can just ask questions and receive the answer. I see there is no question chat, so thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, and see you all on the 31st of August. This is the last day of summer where our ICO starts, and wish you all the best luck, and thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Good luck. See you.
Bye-bye.